Hello, beauties, and good Saturday afternoon.
Hello, hello, beauties. Welcome, welcome.
Welcome, welcome. I'm Tiffany Beth.
I'm Melissa Ann,
We're best friends, and
and
we're
we're
midnight.
Night Beauties.
There's always going to be a
Yes!
lie. We're
We
never going to
got
get it.
it. We got it a little bit.
A little bit. We'll get there. We're kind of corny like that, y'all. So
Yeah.
if you're just joining us for the first time, we are definitely corny like that.
Corny, corny, corny.
So, welcome to our show. So we're still in the Zoom world, where some of us are working from home. And even if you don't work it from home, you still have to join meetings from your office on Zoom. And so I don't know about you, but I like to kind of look like I'm not a dead fish.
Yeah, I like to look like I'm awake with no bags or darkness under my eyes.
But sometimes shit runs late. Like you get up late, the dogs, your children aren't cooperating, and
Or you forget to set your alarm clock.
forgot to set your alarm clock, or you spilled coffee all over yourself, or something happens where you need to put some makeup on, you just don't have a time to like do you like the eyeshadow and this and that. So today we're going to take you through to do a 10 to 15 minute look. I only say 10 to 15 minutes because I get very OCD sometimes.
So I do too. I'm very OCD about my eyebrows. As you can see, I have none. And by the end of this transformation, I will have some.
She'll have some, and me, I just have to make sure it's perfect. So I say 10 to 15 minutes because it's a simple look. It's going to be like a natural look. You're not going to be over the top anything, but it'll make you look good on camera. It will give you good, nice, even skin tone, and we'll even take you through the products that we're going to be using, but we're going to do it as if we were getting ready for it. Before we go, I just want to say this show is brought to you by Chantel's Endless Beauty. The link is in the description. You can go to www.youravon.com/Chantel Thomas. Avon has got awesome products. They have pet care now. They have shampoo, conditioner, Skin So Soft, which is right here. They have affirming products. They have products to get rid of the bags. And one of my most favorite products of all is their eyeliner.
Mine too. I love, love, love it.
Love their eyeliners. They don't bleed. They smudge if you want to smudge them to get you that like smoky look, but they don't bleed. They're so precise. I love the gel pens, and they have glitter pens. They even have liquid eyeliner. I'm not a fan of liquid, but I do love their gel pens.
I have to try their liquid eyeliner and see, because I've never tried it before.
I have friends who use it and they swear by it, just like you swear by other products.
Really? Interesting. I'm gonna have to try some.
But I swear by their glitter pens. So
I like the glitter pens. I like the gel liners, all of them.
They're awesome. So get on over to, let me do this again, youravon.com/Chantel Thomas. Again, it is in the description.
Your Avon
of our show. So thank you, Chantel, for sponsoring us.
Yes,
thank you. I think we should just go ahead.
Yeah, let's dive into it. Get into it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm going to start with my Fenty foundation. We already did our skincare off of camera.
So. We did our skincare, but I'm going to start with my Morphe primer.
Oh, I did e.l.f. Putty Primer beforehand. So I just take my Kat Von D brush and my Fenty, and I just put a little bit of foundation in like so. And then I'm just going to take my mirror, and then it's almost like you're painting, and you just paint it on. And look how it covers. Oh, that's so nice.
And I like to put a little concealer underneath my foundation just because I have some discoloration. And I'm not going to be using my color corrector today just because it's just another step. And when you use concealer underneath your foundation, you don't really need it.
And I always bring the foundation down my chin just so that it blends, but this color blends so good. Right. You can see it just took all the redness away.
And then I'm going to be going ahead with my Colourpop foundation, which I just discovered this yesterday. And I have to tell you, so far I like it. I'm using it again today to make sure that I like it. It is a little watery. It is a little runny. I don't know if you can tell.
What does the container look like?
Hold on a second. It's really cute. It's a little bottle.
Oh, that's cute. And it's got a little pump top.
Yep.
Oh, that's cute.
So, but yesterday when I used it, it seemed to have quite a bit of coverage, even without the concealer. So I like, and look how even that goes.
Yeah, that looks really good.
It does, doesn't it? And I just like to beat my face with my beauty blender.
I do like the beauty blender too. I've used both. I like both.
Just where if you use your beauty blender, some of your foundation, especially this, will get sucked up into the blender a little bit more probably than you'd like.
And it's cool. Yeah. You like to use it with that one, the liquid one that you're using?
I do, and I also spray it with setting spray.
I was just gonna say I was just gonna say that if you take a little setting spray, boop, spray it, because your sponge should be wet, but I never wet mine.
I do and I don't. It depends.
Because I'm lazy. If you wet it, the only thing is if you wet it, it's probably going to shear the coverage down just a little bit. That's the only thing.
Just a little bit. Sometimes that's okay.
Now I'm using my trusty handy Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer Eraser. I like that click, 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 and then it comes right up. The stuff is great. And so because I'm doing like just a work look, I'm not doing anything over the top. So I just put a little concealer right on the outside because doing it on the outside helps to lift the eye. And then I'm just going to do a little bit on the inside there. And then the same, do it just like that on the side. And then a little bit in there. You don't need to do if you want to do the whole under the eye, that's fine. But I'm just going to pat it in and bring it up.
So I do my concealer a little bit differently. So I'm going to take my concealer, which is white actually. I'm going to make a little star on my head or a little triangle. Here, here, here.
And if you don't want to use any primer before you do your eyeshadow for like an everyday look, you could just drag your concealer on top of your eyelid.
Yep, you can do that too. Which, oh, by the way, I really like the P. Louise.
Oh, I knew you were going to like that.
I really do like it.
That stuff is addicting. I like the Colourpop concealer. It's really nice.
Yeah, I look like a war painter.
We got some viewers. Yay!
Hi, of course we have viewers.
Welcome to Midnight Beauties. We're doing just a little quick everyday look. Nothing over the top, nothing too fancy, just an everyday look. I'm just gonna take a little bit of my powder, my Jeffree Star. Say what you want to say about him. He does make really good product. And I'm just going to set underneath my eyes. I'm not going to bake. I'm not going to bake all over. I just want to set a little bit underneath my eyes to get rid of like if there's any potential creasing or anything like that.
And to be fair, Jeffree Star is not the one who just got canceled.
That's true.
Put that out there. Not to throw shade, but... And I just use a white concealer because I really want to brighten up underneath my eyes. And look at that, how that brightens up. And it looks wonderful. And I think what's neat is that we both have different makeup routines. We both have a different version of what's natural.
Yeah.
And then you can use your own version too.
That's the fun part about makeup.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go over here to my little handy dandy circle thing and get my brow product.
What's awesome is you can take your products that you really like and just apply a quick look.
So I'm just going to take the little spoolie on this Wet n Wild, and I'm just going to brush my eyelashes up. Or eyebrows up. Side. Then I love this product. It's called the Kush Fiber Brow Gel. It's by Milk Makeup. It just adds like fibers to your own natural brows. It's a great product. It has like a tiny little spoolie on the end.
Now I have sprayed my brush with some setting powder, and I've sprayed my other brush with some setting powder. I'm just going to go in with some loose powder here, some lighter powder, and just let that sit while I go in on the rest of my face with a little bit of other powder, setting powder. And that is Jeffree Star too, by the way.
Was that the Roadrunner that I just heard?
Yeah, it's my phone.
Meep.
It's a little less annoying than hearing an entire song the whole time.
Oh, so my aunt texted me. It's Maybelline. It's Maybelline. It's Instant Age Rewind concealer. It's really nice. She said that her feed started later, so they missed the concealer part, and it's got like a little sponge tip, and you just roll it up, and you can see the product too. That's the other thing that I like about it. And some concealers that I used to get, you didn't know how much you had left, and in this you can see. But you can get this from Walmart, Target, really anywhere. I've used this concealer. I've used a lot of concealers, but I always end up going back to this one just because it doesn't set in the fine lines and wrinkles. I absolutely love it.
I really like
it. I think it's like, I don't know, maybe like $7-8.
I also like Colourpop. I don't think Colourpop sits in the lines either.
No, I love Colourpop. I've used Colourpop before. Sometimes with the Colourpop, I didn't find, and it could be the one that I use because I use the lighter coverage one, and I know their formulas changed, but I didn't find that it covered enough of my dark circles for me. But that's just me.
Well, also, I also do like e.l.f. as well. I like
e.l.f.
Yeah. e.l.f. is really good.
I like that.
Yes. So I'm not going to put any eyeshadow on, but sometimes I do like a little bit of color on my lids. So literally all I do is take my finger, take a little bit of bronzer, and just go in like that.
And then I'm just using my brow contour pencil. I like this one because it reminds me of the pens that I had when I was a little kid. And you can see you just click this down for whatever color you want. Like they have highlighting colors. I usually just stick to like the lighter brown color or the darker brown. And then you just turn it like that. It's another BoxyCharm exclusive.
See, really quick. Very, very natural, very light. No muss, no fuss. Looks good.
What did you put on your eyes?
Just a little bit of bronzer right there.
Oh, that's a nice idea. I never remembered to do something like that. I did see another TikToker person did the same thing.
Yep. It's really quick. And now I like to contour, but obviously we're in a hurry. We don't always have time to contour. So I take my bronzer, I take this color, and then I just go all over my face with it. And you're going to get the same desired effect, maybe not as dramatic, but it's really going to be beautiful. And it's going to highlight those cheeks.
Highlight the cheeks. Blowing them right up. And now I've got another brow. And I'm just fanning this out so that it looks natural. And I'm just going to, I grabbed the Colourpop Going Coconuts eyeshadow color palette. It's really nice just because it's very like brown, like taupey colors. It just has some really nice, pretty colors. I'm just going to take a little bit of that color right there and just put it on my eyelid. I'm just going to use my finger, not anything fancy. Just because it's an everyday look doesn't mean you can't bling it up a little bit.
Mm-mm.
I'm just going to take a little.
And then I just blend it out. I know I'm a big user of the hands, just because sometimes I think they're even better than sometimes with blush. Ta-da! Then I'm going to take my other brush because I'm doing a natural look. I kind of want to stay natural. I'm going to take this color and just put it on the highlight.
And then I'm just going to put a little highlight, and you can use whatever soft highlight color you have. I'm just going to use the Morphe brush, and I'm just going to take a little bit of a white color, not anything, and I'm just going to put it up here in the brow area just to highlight it. And then I'm just going to take a little bit of that same color and just do a little bit underneath, just like that. And you can use your finger. If you have a brush, you could use a brush. It's whatever you want.
And sometimes I just do a little more translucent powder on this side just to really separate the cheeks from my chin. Because just a second.
There's that. And then before I do my blush, I'm just going to put some mascara on. And I have the Milk Kush Water. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to use that. I found a sample of this. It's Maybelline Lash Sensational. And I tried it, and I really like it. So I think I'm just going to use this.
That's awesome. And I am not going to put on eyeliner today.
Me either.
It's quick. It's simple. So I'm going to be using the Sky High Maybelline.
Love it.
Mascara.
I don't hear any of your babies barking. Are they all outside?
Don't jinx it.
Don't jinx it. Okay. Are they all sleeping on this lovely rainy day?
Yes, I love this day.
I'm telling you, I like gloomy, rainy days, but I don't like 10 of them in a row. I need at least one couple days of sunshine in there.
I don't mind.
I'm just putting a little bit of that on. I like this mascara.
Sweetie, your sound.
My sound, is this better?
Much better.
Okay. And I'm just putting a little bit of this on. Right like that. I think because I had my hand over the microphone.
Yeah.
Things you don't want to do. Put your hand over the microphone.
It's kind of like when you're on stage. You never turn your back to the audience.
You don't?
No.
Even if you want them to see you shake your booty?
Well, I guess it depends on the direction of the director, maybe. I always put a couple of coats because I love this. Takes no time at all.
I find that I like the high impact mascara. I love it. But if you're looking for something that's not quite overbearing and over the top, you can use the Lash Sensational. It's probably a step down from it. And don't be afraid to use black mascara. A lot of people think they should stick with brown, which is fine. But black is a nice way of adding a little bit more punch to your look without having to add a lot of color.
I am a black connoisseur. And black really does add depth, and it adds dimension too.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to add one more last coat to the bottom lash. But I'm going to let it sit for a second. So I'm going to put on my Hank and Henry nude lipstick to kind of finish the natural nude color.
Hank and Henry, I'm going to use some of my Natasha Denona bronzer.
Also, I just want to point out, like, not doing the contour also kind of makes you softer on camera when you have zoom, so it doesn't look like you just like. So just using your bronzer and not doing the whole contour routine actually can really help. Not make you look like, you know, you're going to go on a night of town after you're done with work.
And if you want to warm up the skin, you can put a little bit on your forehead or on your nose. And then I usually do, I like the Colourpop stick blush. And I just, to kind of warm up my cheeks, I just go like this. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. And then just kind of warm it up. And if you get too much blush on, you can take a little bit of setting powder and go over it and just kind of tone it down a little bit. And then it makes it stay on a little bit longer. And then I'm going to put on a little Ofra Bling Bling highlighter.
Now I'm going to go a little natural. I'm not going to do any highlighter today. I want to go for the extreme matte look, but that's what's beautiful about an everyday quick look. You can bling it up. You can dress it down. Do whatever you want to do.
Glow.
It just doesn't take a day like sometimes makeup can.
Glow. I know. Now your skin is glowing to the heavens. You look like the Tin Man because you're glowing. And what lipstick should I use? Oh, I think I'm going to use Melted Matte by Too Faced.
Ooh.
And I don't know what color it's in, but it's in like a pretty pinky brown color.
And I'm going to go ahead and use my Maybelline Lasting Fix Setting Spray. And now I'm done, and I can head out the door for work.
Now she's done.
Now we're done, and it's as quick as that. I love it. So you're camera ready, you're work ready. And then even when you get home, if you don't have time to shower and stuff and you want to go out, you can always dress it up. Put on some eyeliner, put on some eyeshadow, do whatever you want. But this is super, super quick and super, super effective.
You can add a darker color to your eye.
Yep, absolutely. But that is all she wrote. And we did it in 15 minutes. See, beauty doesn't have to, first of all, you're already beautiful, but adding a little enhancer doesn't have to take forever.
And you can even do a darker color on the lip if you want to, just to make it pop.
You look beautiful. Well, we could mess around with our lights, huh? Just to kind of, let's see.
Yeah, just kind of. Oh, look at that shimmer. Oh, that glow. And if you want, what you can do too is you can take a little bit of the glow on your ring finger and stick it in the corner right there.
Oh, that's great.
Just makes it pop. Wait, I don't think I put enough on this one.
Messing with lightage.
Messing with the lightage. This color looks really kind of orange on camera, but it's not. It's like a brown.
I think it looks pink.
Oh, okay.
But that's it. Voila. Here we go. We're Zoom ready.
We're Zoom ready. We're day ready. We're work ready. Although I would probably take off my headband.
I would, but I'm not going to. Because sometimes I go to work like this.
And then I fix my hair.
You're looking beautiful, darling.
My bangs are all cockeyed. That's okay. Now we're work ready.
We are work ready. Everyday look. Look, it's like 15 minutes to throw this on.
Yeah. And you know, if you are faster than us, then you can add even more color. Like if you wanted to do a little darker color on there, if you wanted to add an eyeliner, some days I want an eyeliner, so I add an eyeliner. Other days I don't want the eyeliner, so I don't add it.
Yeah. But it's super versatile and it can be super quick, you know, just add a little bit and go. Because sometimes people are like, oh, I don't want to put makeup on. It just takes too long. But look, you can use whatever products you want. Just use minimal and you still have a great look.
And if you want, you don't have to use like the heavy duty foundations that or the foundation techniques that we use. There's tinted moisturizers, there's powder foundations, just to save yourself. To save yourself that extra time.
Or maybe you just don't like it on your skin. I don't like my skin. My skin has all sorts of color issues happening.
I have a lot of really bad rosacea, redness in my skin. So
I think I'm getting older, so I'm getting there.
Me.
But this is our look. This is our everyday, hurry up, get to work look. And so I hope you guys liked it. I hope you learned something. If any questions, leave them in the comments. You know, like, subscribe, share our page. Leave in the comments. Teach us something. Maybe there's something we're not doing right that we just do because we like doing it. Let us know. You know, we're, not only are we here to help, but we're also here to learn.
Yeah. If there's a product that you wanted to try, but you are afraid to try it, if it's within reason, Tiva and I, we would love to try it and try it on camera for you.
1,000%. We are here, we're kind of like cosmetic guinea pigs. So we'll do it, anything. Well, pretty much anything.
And if there's makeup brands that you have been interested in trying too, like any over-the-counter drugstore brands, I've recently discovered a whole nother side to makeup with all kinds of really nice drugstore brand makeup. So if there's any, like Colourpop is considered, like when you go into Ulta, it's not with like the higher end makeup. It's mixed in with like NYX, Morphe, Juvia's Place, is mixed in with the drugstore brand. And those are all really good, affordable products. Like Juvia's Place makes some of the most impeccable eyeshadow combinations. So definitely, let us know if there's anything that you want to see.
We'll do it. And just remember, just because it's a drugstore doesn't mean it's not quality.
No.
You don't want to pay $50 for a foundation. There are foundations that are very comparable to $50 foundations that are just as good. You're paying for the name really when you pay for makeup. You're paying for the name. You're not paying for the quality, because there is high-end makeup that is so shitty.
That's shit makeup.
I wouldn't give it to my worst enemy because it's gross. But there's drugstore makeup that you could spend $10, $12 on, which some is even still expensive for other people, but it's going to last you a lot longer, that I would recommend to JLo because it's awesome.
And I also recently just got this face and body oil stuff, and so paint stuff, and so I really want to try this.
Stuff is a cosmetic term, by the way. It's
stuff. And it's really great. So I'd be curious to do like a really fun over-the-top look.
We should. But I think next show we're going to do an Avon party.
Yes, next show we're going to be doing an Avon party.
So watch out for that, because we'll be doing some, samples.
Avon calling.
Edward Scissorhands. Oh my God. So keep an eye out for that. That'll be coming up soon. And I just want to thank everybody for joining us. And remember, like, share, subscribe, comment, get us in the algorithm. We're not pros, obviously, but this is fun. And
we just like to have fun. It's our form of therapy. It's our form of self-care.
And I feel like we're one of the, I hate to say this, but we're in our 40s. So I feel like we're one of the older people doing this on YouTube, that a lot of them are in their 20s and early 30s. So
we got to represent the older crowd.
Because we're still beautiful and we still love makeup and we still like taking care of ourselves.
Yeah.
And if you do too, you're a part of our club, no matter what age. So again, like, share, subscribe, comment. and join our
Go to
beauty
go to all of our socials: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram,
Twitter.
YouTube, Twitter. Like, share, subscribe, comment, thumbs up. Helps us tremendously.
Absolutely. So I want to thank everybody for joining us. We hope we taught you some that you can pull together a worthwhile, professional, lovely look in a short amount of time using whatever products you like.
Yep.
All right. I'm Tiffany Beth.
I'm Melissa Ann.
We're best friends.
And we're Midnight Beauties. Yeah! We got it.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We love you so much. And remember, please be kind and spread love, not hate.
Yeah, spread love, not hate.
Bye, guys.